Hello, Fräulein. Because we wanted to get to this last time, but the entire thing was out. So I've been stalling and waiting and plotting and planning and scheming, and now we are finally able to get to this full thing right here, right now. Okay. We will also still be streaming on Patreon later tonight as per usual. I don't know if I think something new came out. Was it Daredevil? Did it come out today? Or was it coming out later this week? I forget. But I'm coming out soon. Shogun, appreciate for the 2-1 sub. Much love. For 30 months. Cole, Loki, No Divs, Conquest of the Sea. What? No. 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 Whoa. Listen. I think Loki is weaker than Luffy. Now, it's not to say that it's ocean wide between the two. But there's no way he's doing Conquest of the Sea. Hell no. That's a spoiler. There's no way that's a spoiler. Come on. What the fuck? There's nothing to do with a spoiler. There's no way. No way. Makes no damn sense. It makes no fucking sense. It's a spoiler I found out when the character comes out officially. But there's no way. No way. Okay, no way. God of One Piece and God of War stream, nah. Gotta give some subs, fucking fine. Bro! Gear 5 giant form taller than Loki? Maybe. It's possible. Yeah, it's very possible. Very possible. He could be massive in that form. But it depends. Because I think, honestly, I'm not too sure if the Gigant and Luffy form is limited in size, if I'm being real with you. He could probably make it as big as he wants to, but it depends on how much food he's had, who he's fighting, if Oda actually wants to do that or not. X wasn't the other. But Oda actually wants to, he actually has to show that, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm talking like a little bit with a slur, it's because that to work. So I was gonna stream yesterday, but I couldn't because I was in Brooklyn for a while, done the work stuff. The good thing is that I'm okay for like the next few, for like a week or so, but then you go back in next week at some point and get more done, and hopefully that'll be the last of it for a while. That's the idea. That's the hope here. It's out. Saw both episodes. It's good. Directed. Okay, so it is out. Okay, Daredevil is out. Okay. You think Loki is stronger than Shamrock? Woo! Right now, I probably lean towards Shamrock, but I could be wrong. I'll probably lean slightly towards Shamrock. Because the way I see Loki's at Loki, I'm not too sure if Loki is right now stronger than Admiral, okay? So, Loki could be stronger than Admiral, or just as strong as an Admiral. But, I'm thinking that Loki is still weaker than Luffy, but then Shamrock could be stronger than Luffy. Maybe, but I doubt that. So, it could be the case here where Loki and Shamrock are on the same level, or I'll edge out Shamrock by a hair. What's going on with Zoro? You think he's about him being bloodthirsty lately? I can't say it now. Ha. What's going on with Zoro? What do you think about him being so bloodthirsty lately? Well, Oda's really kind of diving a little bit more to that gimmick where, Zoro, swordsman, he's always been bloodthirsty. But in the past, there was more comedic moments with Zoro that kind of offset Zoro's bloodthirstiness. Zoro did have more comedic gags, moments. And to be fair, even the bloodthirstiness of Zoro right now in itself is a gag, fair enough, fine. But they're leaning heavily on that, right? And I think that maybe part of me feels like Oda, because it's been such a long time, and because there's so many more characters focused on, and we're at the final stretch of the story, part of me kind of feels like he's really forgotten a lot of the interactions of the Strats and how they kind of used to be, where it's felt like some time since we've gotten that kind of content from the Strats together like that, and their memes, their quips, but at the same time, Elbaf is very similar. Elbaf does have a lot of those old notes, but Zoro right now just being the bloodthirsty guy that he is, I'm not too surprised there. I'm really not. As development, him being bloodthirsty, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's a gag necessarily. Zoro seems more conservative due to feeling like a bird on egghead. No, I don't think. I don't think it's anything to do with that at all. Honestly. Cole, when will you read Chainsaw Man Part 2? I agree with you. The first part of the back chapter as well. I mean, right now, I don't have any real desire. I probably should, but right now, I don't have any strong desire to get back in the Chainsaw Man. I really don't. But it is what it is. So, because I'm focusing on other content right now, and so maybe when I focus on other content, I feel like everything is situated the right way, like the way I want to, then I get back to Chainsaw Man Part 2. But right now, I just don't really feel like that desire. Because I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, yeah, Chainsaw Man, it's Part 2 at least. Yeah, I'm doing a redo for the SBS, exactly. And in fact, let me pull that up right now. But yeah, I thought Part 2 for a while now. Like, do I actually care about Part 2 Chainsaw Man? And honestly, I really just don't. Like, when I thought about what happened in Chainsaw Man Part 2 so far, and I compare it to Part 1, it's like, Part 2 is like 8 out of 10 at this point in time of the story. And then Part 2 is like a 6? Okay. Let me... Bien. Muy bien, señor. Okay. So, we have a chat box that is just gone. Is it working now? Test. Okay, it's working. Yeah. I need to have a cleaner chat, honestly, for this remote. I need to have like a cleaner setup for this thing because this page right now is not clean enough, bro. Not working. Oh, we're fucking screwed. Okay, so let me. Part 2 super mid. Right now, part 2 is absolutely mid. Maybe it does get better. Look, people say it gets better later on, but right now, part 2 is extra mid, bro. Extra mid. And honestly, I'm not even too sure if it's, even if it does get better later on, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I'm really, really not. But I digress. So Arter has the full SBS. I'm going to his page because Arter doesn't do any spoiler stuff, which is, excellent. But I do have another version over here as well. No, I might do. Over here, just in case. But I will leave with Arter's version. This version we did read before. Now, we got to some parts for the SBS earlier. I think we got on Friday. On Friday, we got to some parts of the SBS, but not the full SBS, okay? There are still a lot of questions I was missing. And to be fair, Arter himself doesn't have the full SBS, honestly, because he probably left out a lot of questions about, or comments about Oda's. There's probably some crazy, gnarly questions in there. Probably some crazy, etchy, what the F, why you gotta talk about this, that, and the third, involving Nami and Robin in salacious ways. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, is Nami gonna be wearing the Sue Storm skin, the demon one, for a costume for Halloween or some shit? Or is that gonna be Robin? You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe, but maybe that'll be a question there. But Arter will definitely not translate it. Arter will not focus on those questions. Arter will ignore those questions, throw to the side. That's it. So, yeah. Part 2 is terrible, ruined the series. Oof, I don't know if it's terrible or not, but right now, it's okay. So, let's begin the One Piece volume 1100. And we have, 111. We have what is the color volume for the chapter. Now, this one we did see before. Funny one, honestly. Arlong, yo. Oh my god. Look at this. So, there's Ode over here. I want to know the reaction Arlong would make at the time he found out Jinbei joined the Straw Hats. And then we have Sure. And this face is hilarious. Thank God it's blown up. This face is hilarious, bro. Oh my goodness. It's one of Oda's better meme faces. Oh yeah, it is, bro. Is it as iconic as the Anno one? No. But it's hilarious. Like the fucking, we're disgusted, the Oden look, the Oden did it, Roger did it, Luffy and Zoro, I think I've done it before too. It's funny shit. Funny shit. Yeah, Arlong's still alive, bro. Arlong's probably still, hold on. Either he's in jail or he's in this booth somewhere. Because I'm guessing Arlong wearing this fit right here is not in jail. I'm not seeing him wearing that black and white striped up. I'm not seeing him trying to dig out of a prison cell with a spoon or his nose. Nah. So Arlong, I'm pretty sure is free, out and about. Where is he now? Probably chilling somewhere in the mountains or under the sea somewhere, right? He's probably somewhere with Ariel, just licking his wounds even now, talking, yapping about bullshit. Back in my day, we fishing were up. We were always up. We had plans, baby. Yeah. Probably had a big ass party when he found out word from Vegapunk that the world is gonna be covered in ocean water. Yeah. Yo, the memes that Toad put out there, yo, we up. Yo, Armageddon, nah, for the humans, not for us, baby. We up, hell yeah. But Jinbei joined the crew. Not good, disgusted. So Arlong's face is pretty funny. That is a face I will definitely be using in the future for thumbnails and videos. Absolutely. In fact, honestly, it could be an emote too, because we do need more. We do need more emotes. This one we did see too. If Luffy had 6 satellites like Vegapunk, what would those 6 be like? And then we had Oda's answer. So we had the whole versions of Luffy, where Luffy essentially is greed, and then Alex violence. The thing about it is that obviously Luffy fucking eats a lot, and clearly, York she's a big eater, right? She's a big woman that needs a lot of food. So fatties, but I think there should be some, at least one shock of the good. I'm surprised there's no good there. It's all just gluttony, or greed. Like, even more so than FMA. God damn, son. Yo, even more so than FMA. It's crazy. Greed. Violence. Okay. So no York, and no Shaka Zulu. No Shaka. No Lilith, because he ain't evil. Crazy. No Pythagoras the Wise, because he ain't wise, or Esther the Inventor, because he ain't inventing shit. But you just eat meat. No Diddy. Yeah, please don't. The concept of greed here can refer to all kinds of desires, which is the context that likely includes gluttony among others. Yes. Gluttony, yes. Arlos is a Charles fish tank right now. That's crazy. Stop. Arlong is on that Charles fish tank. Why would Charles ever have Arlong? That's crazy, bro. Arlong would break out of that shit, shark on darts, and he would get the fuck out. Bro, Arlong would shark on darts out his way from the Holy Land. He would, bro. You can't put a fish in the sky. Fuck that. Luffy just does what he wants. Yeah, in a sense, Like, Luffy isn't someone that you could argue actively wants to be a ruler or a king. Luffy, in fact, is very fucking selfish. I will say that. Luffy is a very selfish dude. Very selfish. In fact, he actively says, I'm not a hero. And even though he does do heroic things, a lot of times, not because he actually wants to be a hero, it's because they're just happenstance. Like, remember, the reason why we went into Wano Country in the first place, or I guess we had the World Cup in the first place, it's not because he wanted to free the country. No, it's because he owed Tama food. And Tama couldn't eat fucking food the way she wanted to eat food. So it's like, fuck it, bro. I need to make sure this country's fine because people fed me and I owe them. Luffy will literally fight wars over shit like that. Literally. So he ain't a hero, for sure. And I guess this is another example of that. Greed, violence. That's it. So maybe, actually, in hindsight, maybe it makes sense that there is no good. Because essentially, Luffy, as a pirate, is a pretty selfish person. So, I don't collect the volumes, but I do have volumes. And when I was in Japan, I had this, it's not a birthday, it was, but it was actually signed recently, but I did have this one right here. It's not a volume. It's like a catalog for Robin, where you just get some moments of Robin that are all in one big stack. I may get more. I may get these, actually. Yeah, I'm making more of those when I go back to Japan. Yeah, I got that in Japan. I think at a 7-Eleven, which are actually killer in Japan. 7-Elevens are fucking killer. They are amazing in Japan. Make no mistake. Okay. Now, Cross Guild. Ooh, oh my. Oda explains how the Cross Guild is profitable. Crocodile. That's how it's profitable. You want to know why it's profitable? Boom. One man right there. Crocodile! He has Mihawk, unless Mihawk had a Scrooge McDuck, he had a river of gold, an actual pool of gold somewhere hidden away, and the monkeys were fucking around with that gold. There ain't no way it's Mihawk. And Buggy has not found his El Dorado. He has not found Captain John's treasure. So the money's coming from Crocodile. All right, for sure. But let's read. Oda explains how Cross Guild is profitable. I don't understand very well how Cross Guild operates. It's referred to as operating like a company and business, but are they really profitable? If they give money to any civilians who take the heads of Marine soldiers, I feel like they go bankrupt really quickly. Okay. Response here. Cross guilds very exist. Oh, much love, G Star. Appreciate for the 45 months resub. Good shit. Appreciate it. Cross guilds very existence is a big problem for the Marines, of course. The fear of being attacked by anyone anywhere has tanked their morale quite a lot. Okay. This slows down Marine operations, making it easier for the dark companies, make you black company, if you know, you know, the black companies of the underworld operate. Meaning, they make more money. So because of Marine morale and a lack of Marine presence now, because of that morale hit, the black companies, all right, the dark companies, underground companies, the underworld companies, they can make some more more bucks, all right, more bands. Yeah, we're swimming in bands now, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we're making money now. So, as a result, I'm guessing some of these companies fund them back themselves. I'm guessing some of them fund them back to Crocodile. Gotta be. Meaning they make more money. The Cross Guild serves as a public front for the dark companies, with the dark companies paying for the bounty sum. Furthermore, there's a dark side of this world that gambles on which Marines will be killed, which results in even more money from society contributing to this fund. So in reality, they're actually making quite a lot of profit. So now that you're putting bets, like it's sports betting, instead of now it's murder bets, it's hit bets. Okay. So, okay. That's interesting as fuck. So they even put bets on which Marine could get killed or not. So how many bets are on Doberman? How many bets are on John Giant? How many bets are on, and also I'm guessing like the time too, like when. Not just who, but also when. Yeah. Okay. I like this. This is actually pretty good. Yo, the wind is insane today. Jesus. Probably spiders because wind. Okay, it's windy as fuck today. Well, yeah. So basically, the Cross Guild is doing their own version of sports betting, but instead it's assassination bets. It's hit bets, baby. Yeah, come to hit bets. Bet on the nigga that you want to see get whacked. This day, this month, the more precise, the bigger the bet pool is. You already know. You can 25x just like that. With a simple click and boom. Because people are also having these bets go off while they're manipulating dudes on the scenes to try and whack other Marines. Absolutely are. So there's probably a bet right now on John Giant, and that same dude is funding John Giant's assassination right now. Guaranteed. Yeah, oh yeah, 200 million on Doberman? Easy. Doll, probably low though. Sudu, high. Old. Take her out. Yeah, son, let's go. Kobe's impossibly high. In terms of like how, he's too much. Ooh, hold on. Jules, appreciate for the 5. So what Buggy do when Teach delivers Garp? Bro about to become bankrupt. Nah, bro. But maybe though. Well, to be fair. Okay. You say that, Jules, but I'm gonna treat the shit like the stock. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna treat the shit like the stock market because there's probably odds. So betting stocks. My guess here is that if folks are betting for or against Garp, then there's probably a degree of leverage being used. There's probably a degree of leverage being used for or against Garp, and as a result, someone who bets a lot of money in favor of Garp not being captured or executed, well, there's a good chance that they're going to lose a lot of money. more than they actually put in because they're probably over leveraged. That's my guess here. That's my guess. So let's say someone bets 300 mil or 200 mil that GARP will not get executed, that kind of shit. Well, they may now owe 400 because they were over leveraged by 2x. Damn. Yeah, exactly. The house or the underground companies, the black companies, they'll make the money no matter what. Like a casino. The house will make its money no matter what. Whether it actually happens or not, they will still make their money. Absolutely, without a doubt. That's how it works. So this is good shit. This is actually a very cool way how they do it. And you can see the underground brokers too. And actually, I think that right now, Laffy is at a port that's run by this guy right here, Umit, right? Shipping King. Yeah, Umit, I think Laffy right now is at a port for Umit. DeFell, I think, got killed by Stussy, who's now a rat. Morgan's just doing weird shit. So only guys that really matter is Giberson, Umit, Drug, Peklo, and then that's really it. Yeah. Yeah, DeFell got nixed. He got fucking done. Okay, next. So this cross skills information is pretty good. Pretty cool. But yeah, and listen, again, I'm gonna say, even though they don't say it, my guess here, my money is that the main person that is leading / funneling all this shit to happen in the first place is Sir Crocodile, because he also ran the biggest organization in the Grand Line that we've seen so far, Baroque Works. Buggy had mercenaries, fine, but mercenaries, that's not compared to Baroque Works at their peak. No. And Mihawk he's the muscle. Ha! Okay. Next. What's this? Oda explains One Piece multi-language formatting. Multi-language formatting. In One Piece, you don't often see vertical speech bubbles like in most other Japanese manga. Okay. Long text is often broken up into several lines or yes, true. Long text is often broken into several lines or speech bubbles. Why is that so? PN New Year's card. Oh, so you notice, lol. I mean, I like this though. Call watching from Serbia. Appreciate you. Do you know where Serbia is? No. Somewhere in the east of where I am. That's it. Now, so you notice, lol. Though you jump scared me for a second there. Why is that? I have no idea why. Oh, because of the big text? Why is that so? Fair enough, fine. You see, although I originally used plenty of vertical speech bubbles, there was this one time where I saw the overseas release trying to pack the horizontally written English words into vertical speech bubbles. Oh, and it looked really cramped. There's plenty of countries where the languages gets translated into were written horizontally. So speech bubbles are now designed to be easy to read no matter what language they are translated to. I like that. Yeah, I know it's Joker's country. Of course, but I still don't know. Like, if you ask me to point where Serbia is in the map, I'm like, I can't do that. Sorry. But not sorry. Yo! Appreciate you. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I like how Oda actually is taking into consideration the idea of how to structure his text bubbles so it can best fit horizontal lines, which are more common across the world. I think that you just have vertical lines for what? Japanese and Chinese? I don't think even the Koreans do horizontal. Actually, no, hold on. Do they do vertical lines? I'm not too sure. Let me see here. Is South Korean writing using the Hangul script is typically written horizontally from left to right, although vertical writing is sometimes used in specific situations in book spines. Of course, yeah, of course. Where you would read them from top to bottom. Yeah, okay. So Koreans can do they can do vertical, but it looks like, at least according to AI for the Google, they're saying that it's typically written horizontally. No, let me see here. Modern Korean is usually written for horizontally from left to right. Vertical writing is used when writing space is long vertically and narrow horizontally. For example, titles and spines. Yeah, so keep on referring to that. Vertical writing in South Korea was more common in the up until the 1970s. And the 1980s, horizontal writing became the norm for publications such as books. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So yeah, I figure it'd be I figure like a lot of Asian countries would have vertical writing, but I can think of just a few right now. So yeah, 1970s and pre vertical writing, but post 1970s, in the 80s and so on, books started to write more horizontally, and that makes sense. And Otis followed suit, which is, I think, the better long-term play here, because you adjust or sell out. And listen, it worked. It worked. Real quick, Reggie, let's go to 5. I see you. There has got to be a group betting on hit attempts. Oh, probably, yeah, for sure. As who attempted targets. Croc is a genius. He may be setting up this. Yeah. There's probably absolutely a lot of bets going on for not just listening to the fatalities, but even the attempts. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Any way you can make money in this market, they would crocodile, I would guarantee, would try and exploit it. Absolutely. Positively. Making money on just the bets, on just the attempts, is probably actually more frequent than the actual successful KOs. That's my guess. Okay, next. No! Charleston. Okay, is there a name for the banana cocoa looking hairstyle? The what the fuck? Banana cocoa looking hairstyles the celestial dragons have. Wait, the tip of the banana is called banana cocoa? Lol. I wasn't expecting that. Does that mean something? I don't know. Some of banana tips is getting me hold on. Like my sus radar is now kind of flaring up. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Whoa. Wee. Sus alert. Wee. Okay. I'm saying again though. Wait. The tip of a banana is called the banana cocoa. Lol, I wasn't expecting that. Though, from what I could see, there is an official name for that. But he did his research, of course, obviously, bro. But that's not what the question is about. Lol. All right, I think Odo's thinking the same I'm thinking right now. All right, where were we? Right. The Celestial Dragon's hairstyle that called the Noble Opener. What the fuck is this? The Noble Opener? This is trash. It's easy to remember because it looks like a wine opener. Would you guys open a bottle? What? I mean, let me. Like the not the corkscrew, right? Something else. I'm assuming. Let me see here. Let me see Japanese. Is there a difference here? Okay. I can kind of no. There's no difference here. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's something. Okay. I guess if you want to nitpick, and you can say, okay, maybe something like this. But I mean, it's just, sure, maybe, no, I don't know. That one seems kind of forced. Looks like a whale tail. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Though the hair, It's not in the middle though. It's not like you have that the dorsal fins are on the side or something like that. No, but either way, to me it looks like a 7, like 7 Up. Ha. That's gonna get annoying as fuck. Okay, biting my tongue more often. It's annoying. Monkey D. Iñaki. Oh. Oda talked about the impact of the One Piece live action. This one's gonna be good. My mother, who used to think anime was for kids, and my friend, who wasn't interested in manga, started reading manga after watching the live action and became completely hooked. I'm so happy, Oda Sensei, you really aren't human. What kind of devil fruit have you eaten to be able to manage both the manga and live action at the same time? I mean, to be fair, listen, man, it's not like, he himself just gives input, as far as we know, to live action, you know what I'm saying? But if he gets all the fault, he'll get all the glory too. That being said, it makes me so happy. PNXK Chan. Oh my god. Thank you. I gotta go that. Seems to be a foreign reader, but this is what it's all about. The fact that your mother thinks anime is for kids overseas is, oh yeah, fair enough. Actually, hold on. That makes this person probably a foreign person. Hold on. Can I put a fucking, I need to put, So Oda, when Moon, all of my questions would be Moon related and space related, but Oda. So, what's up with the glow in Ohara? What's up with the moon surrounding the planet, sir? What gobbled up Capone ship at the beginning of at the end of the pre-time skip, sir? Bro, I would be, when Moon. When Moon. Shit. Okay. Once again, from the top. This makes me so happy. PNX Champ. Seems to be a foreign reader, but this is what it's all about. The fact that your mother thinks anime is for kids. Overseas, it's pretty common for adults to not watch anime or read manga. True. A long time ago, it was the same in Japan too. It would be fair enough. It would be so much fun if there was a global magazine where children and adults from all over the world could look forward to serialization manga. It would totally motivate me even more. Doesn't even mention really anything about the live action. He just kind of says about adults not reading or watching anime / manga, and how there should be a global book or magazine that anyone can read. And then she'll be like, it'll have the DC, Marvel, other comics from abroad, like let's say from Europe, probably Middle East, and of course Japan and China. And then it'd be like a competition among all of them for all readers everywhere across the world. Doesn't really talk about the actual live action per se. The questionnaire, the question person does for sure, because he wants to know this is insane because live action is doing so damn good that I got my friends and also my mom to start reading the story, and my mom's an adult who thinks that's for kids. So it shows basically, to give credit where credit is due, the live action is a gateway for people to get into One Piece. And it's an important gateway too because it's fresh. There are many cats that have not read the story or watched the story at all. And One Piece, it is what it is. One Piece is long. It is very daunting. It is a Herculean task to read and watch One Piece and catch up. It is. And a lot of folks find it intimidating as fuck. The same thing goes for Ippo, where Ippo is a very, very, very long story, right? It is one of the best stories out there for sure, but it is a job and a half in Ippo. That's why so many cats started to get into One Piece during the pandemic because everyone was off. Everyone was on break, right? Most folks are just chilling, nothing to do. Let me just get in One Piece because I have time to kill. And boom, Like there was a spike that happened for fans for One Piece during the pandemic. And also too, keep in mind that in that there's gonna be a remake of the anime, The One Piece, and it's gonna be remaking, I think, probably so far the East Blue Saga. But the original anime aired in like 1998, 1999, right? So if you did want to get to the anime and not read the manga after let's say the live action, then you may find it a bit annoying because the style's so old and you're way more accustomed to newer styles, to newer styles of anime. So it's Netflix. It's a smart play. Netflix is funneling a lot of the One Piece audience and creating new One Piece fans through the live action, and then they'll stick around for the updated anime for the past arcs because that content is visually not as stimulating to most folks in the modern day and age. So it all makes sense. It's all a great play. And Oda is benefiting and the manga is benefiting tremendously from that. Sorry, it's tongue. I got some cap in my fucking tooth, and so it's like, for 1 week, dude. 1 week. Tongue bite is gonna be a thing. I'm gonna bite my tongue a lot. It's gonna piss me off the fuck off. Okay, now, it's disgusting ass shit. Odachi, please show us the miraculous fashion from 20 years ago. One more time, how it'll come out. Are we gonna see Super Gorgon 3? Yeah, and this. Oh, actually, this is something I didn't know. Oh, okay. So we saw this before. This nasty amalgamation, but I didn't read this before. So this actually was in volume 33. So this is from 20 years ago. SBS 33. Actually, please show us the miraculous fusion from 20 years ago, volume 33 SBS, one more time. How will it come out? Oh, okay. So that was the way it was 30 years ago. Sorry, 20 years ago, not that far. 20 years ago, you had Luffy, Sanji, Chopper, Robin, Nami, Usopp, Zoro. Name is Gargon. I made it up. That's what was 20 years ago. Oh, okay. And this is a Warrior of Liberation hue. So Sanji's cigarette now. And a swirl over here, but it's reversed because of the German bullshit. Chopper's horns are over here for some weird reason. You have the Nika. This is disgusting work, man. Frankie's shoulder pads. Nami's tattoo on the shoulder pads. Robin protruded arm. Zoro's swords. Usopp just nose sticking out in the random spot. Brooks also skeletal on hand. And then Jinbei's what? Jinbei? No, that's Zoro's sash. What does Jinbei have? Is that Jinbei's like Hawaiian gi or something? This is nasty work. Nasty work, man. Ugh, disgusting. Makes me sick to my stomach. Okay. I see my boy Sanji. Birthday? Orson, say hello. The other day at school, I started spinning around. Of course. The other day at school, I started spinning around to do Sanji's Diablo Jambe, double egg, but my friends just ignored me. Did I do something wrong? PN. The caucus beetle's name is the cactus beetle. Okay, sure. We live in a society. I mean, but like, why is this? Okay. Bro. This man just, oh my God. Oda Sensei. Everyone's ignoring me. Am I doing it wrong? Help! We live in a society. Okay, sure. Fair enough, Oda. Let me just, hold on. Why is it not? Ooh. Give me a second, right? Give me a second. Give me a second, because it actually made me dizzy. Okay. Okay. My bearings are back. Also, if you're on if you're on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. Like the stream. Okay. Let me go back here. Let me do this. Boom, boom, boom. What is this? Oh no. Oh no, wallahi. Joker. Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix, is transformed into the Joker. And Hiroka Hirata, who is known for his role as Sanji in the anime one. What the fuck? No. Deadass? That's how the Japanese Joker is? Japanese Joker is... Oh, okay. Okay. No sound? We live in a society, bro. Okay. I didn't know that Japanese Joker was actually... Let me see. Is there sound supposed to be here? I don't see any... It's actually a video. It's not a video. Just a random fucking image. But I didn't know that Japanese Joker was also voice acted by Sanji. So he used the exact same line that the Japanese Joker, aka Sanji's voice actor, said when Joker said it. We live in society. That's actually kind of crazy. I'm muted? How am I muted? Julius, are you muted? Yeah, what? Okay. Post in the garden to the garden. Not muted. Got you. Let me see what's going on in the garden. Let me see. Let me see the garden. I do want to see. I actually do want to hear this. I was looking it up. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see. Why can't I find her now? Here we go. All right, let me see this fucking scene.
それじゃ君が私の番組に出たのも、つまりそうしたブームを起こしてシンボルになるためか?
Talk to me.
勘弁してよ、マレ。
I can't, bro. Yeah. Sanji saying, "Give me a break, Murray." That's nuts.
僕がブームの火付け役に見える。あいつらを殺したのは最低だからだ。世の中どいつもこいつも最低で、誰だって狂いたくもなるさ。
That's amazing. I didn't know that he was Joker. Oh shit, bro. Okay, that need retweet. That I've got to retweet. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised not buggy, but I fuck with it, yo. I fuck with this. This is funny. This gets okay. I'm gonna show like the entire thing because you know I'm on YouTube right now. But that is hilarious. I'm gonna give that thumbs up real quick, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. I fuck with that for real, for real, for real, for real. Remember? Yeah, that's something I'm gonna. That is for sure. That's gonna get a retweet. Absolutely, bro. Let me one more. Give me more. Give me more. Hold on.
違うよ。
違うよ。
あいつらは死ぬほど音痴だから死んでもらっただけだ。ああ、なんでみんなあんな奴らに同情するんだ。僕が歩道で死にかけても踏みつけて通るくせに。僕 僕のことなんか誰も気づかない。でもあの3人は違う。トーマス・ウェインがテレビで悲しんでくれたからだ。
ウェインと何か問題でもあるのか？
ああ、終わりだよ。
Bro. That might be the thumbnail. That might be the thumbnail. That might be the thumbnail. That's. Oh, is he Orochi? Dude, that might be the thumbnail, bro. Orochi is a Murray? That's nah, dude. This might be the thumbnail, bro, for the video in the future. Because this is hilarious. Stop. This is hilarious, man. I did not think I'd be seeing like just Sanji dressed as the fucking Joker, bro. Bro, we we live in a society. Okay. All right, that's funny. But let me see what else they got here, because obviously there's more. So let me see you. Okay, what the fuck? Impel Down. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Sanji. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oda confirms the Impel Down Jailer Beasts are indeed failed Zoan awakenings. Okay, fair enough. Why is that like a thing, though? Well, not a thing. Why is that even a question? People should know. You know what? Actually, fuck me. I'm an elevated One Piece fan. I forget. I'm an elevated One Piece fan. I know the machinations of the story far better than the vast majority of readers out there. Facts. So, okay. Fair enough. Shaka said that Zoan type Devil Fruit users often end up having their very personalities overtaken when they awaken. Correct. So does that mean the Impelled Down Jailer Beasts were people whose personalities were overtaken by the fruit? Yep. Close call, Lucci. Correct. And Kaku too, because Kaku's also awakened and he's fine. But yeah, what was it? Crocodile makes that statement that they're awakened. And then we find out later on, I think, that they were failed awakenings where they I guess should have gotten their black scarves on their bodies if they succeeded, like what Kaku got, but they did not, because it's not necessarily clear as to like why you can fail exactly. Like, how do you fail an awakening exactly? Like, how do you even do it in the first place is also a question too. Like, how do you fail it, but then how do you do it in the first place? It's hard to really say what can and cannot be when we don't even know what the test is. What is the test in the first place before you even fail the test? What we're taken by the will of the zone. Yeah, fair enough. But like, the idea is that like, okay, like you would assume, okay, we don't know how you awaken your powers in the first place. We do, but we don't. Because Kaido just says it's when your mind and your body catch up to your powers. But then, to what degree is it for your mind, and to what degree is it for your body? We don't know. That's what Kaido says, but we don't really know what that means, really. It just kind of is the case here. So, for example, these Impelled Down Jailer Beast guards, where their bodies caught up to their powers, but their minds were not. And then somehow, as a result, they wind up losing sight of themselves and their own powers. Maybe? Maybe it's because you have to keep on using it. But you're a zone ability user. Like, any fruit user should be able to use their powers the way they want to see them use fit. It's just that, like, the idea is that the Zoans have actual, like, living animals inside, or they have stronger souls within their fruits because their fruits are living creatures, or they're akin to living creatures. So, it's like Pokemon Code. It just evolves. We don't know. But at least we know there's a certain level that evolves at, right? Pokemon will evolve at certain levels. Or if they have a certain stone, like they have a leaf stone or a lightning stone, shit like that. So, but in One Piece, it just is the case, and that's really it. I don't think Oda's ever going to tell us like the exact details of that too, either. So this one we got to before too on that Friday stream. This is about this guy Harafuda being the father of Ulti in page 1. Yeah. Oda sheds more light on Harafuda, father of Ulti in page 1. Is Harafuda, who's revealed in volume 109 SBS, the father of Ulti in page 1. What? You mean the former Shichibukai warlord who was defeated by Ace? And here I thought I was being sneaky. Well, yes, their father. Yes, he's their father. The important thing to understand here is Hanafuda and Kaido's relationship. Although they clashed in the past as pirates, so you can argue like in a roundabout way, it's a little more Ace Glaze because Ace beat this guy. So Ace keeps on getting like these subtle buffs. Honestly, he really does. It's crazy. Even though they clashed in the past as pirates, since they shared similar goals, they joined forces. And so Hanafuda's hobby of collecting ancient Zoan fruits was for the sake of strengthening the beast pirates. Hanafuda was fascinated by Kaido's strength and was one of those who worked hard to make him the pirate king. So after being defeated by Ace, so right here he cuts to this. After being defeated by Ace and stripped of his warlord title, Hanafuda was killed by pirates who held a grudge against him as he was on his way to reunite with his children. So it looks like I've not read the Boichi version of the story. I mean, Boichi manga. I know there's like a lot of Ace Glaze for sure. I think that Ace does like these crazy fire dragons. I'm not ready yet, and probably do it on stream one day. Probably soon, honestly, because I do want to read it. See what's what. But the idea is this though, right? If you go to the line right here, so Hanafuda was fascinated by Kaido's strength and was one of those who worked hard to make him the pirate king. After being defeated by Ace and stripped his warlord title, Hanafuda was killed by pirates. So that means that Hanafuda had this mindset even while he was a warlord of the sea. So this seems to be it's in the same vein, but not exactly the same as Dofi, where Dofi was a warlord, but he was working for Kaido. But Dofi had his own ambitions and he had his own desires. And he wanted to be his own pirate king and also control the world and so on and so forth, right? But Hanafuda seemed to be a very devout follower of Kaido and still was a warlord of the sea. So Kaido had 2 or 1.5 warlords that were with him. Not with him. But Hanafuda, who in the past could clash with Kaido, so I'm assuming younger Kaido, a Kaido that's of course nowhere near the power that he is now. And when it says clash, what does it really mean? Who really knows? A clash, that word clash can carry a lot of weight, honestly. But that is also some more Ace Glaze, right? Like Moria had sauce back in the day, and then he also had sauce, and I don't want to make this a zombie army, so no one ever dies and I feel no pain. Okay, bitch. But Hanafuda could have been better, potentially. Again, in a roundabout way, arguably, it's more Ace Glaze, which is crazy, but makes sense. And Kaido having 2 Inmen in the warlord system for him is kind of crazy too. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, Kaido, if he was luckier, he would have had the ability to use his warlords in a way more effective way to gain more control over the New World and, of course, even beyond the New World in other blues, like the Grand Line, East, West, South, North. Absolutely. But Dofi got folded by Luffy, and then Hanafuda got roasted by Ace. That pesky D-Clan. If it wasn't for you meddling D-Clan members, I would have been controlled the world by now. Yep. That pesky D-Clan. He was the closest after Whitebeard. Funny. Reggie, real quick. Much over the 5 again. Appreciate you. Appreciate. Maybe it's a reach. If Deku isn't getting hurt at 100, but his mind can't possibly... What? If Deku isn't getting hurt at 100, but his mind can't process his actions at 100, but you're right, it's passing or falling. A pop quiz. Passing or failing, I should say, not falling. I'm failing right now. Hold on, because I'm just flummoxed. It's passing or failing pop quiz. If Deku didn't get 100. I'm assuming that Deku, because he already is an All Might fanboy, and so he's able to do everything that All Might can do, because he already knew ahead of time what to do. Because even if he's at 100, he's just copying All Might. Really, that's it. That's a weird ass question though. I'm surprised you dropped that now out of all times. But hey, fuck it. I answered you. I answered you, baby. Don't answer anything else. Shit, because that's a weird ass question. And Deku? Well, I did hear that people hate Deku in anime, but at the same time, they're probably just like wrong. Is it warranted to hate for Deku? Probably not. Okay, moving on. Shut. Woo! Come get some. Okay. No glaze. That was not glaze. That was like, that was maybe a sprinkle of sugar. You know what I'm saying? That was no glaze. No glaze. No glaze. What, Rat? Well, yeah, not him. Shamrock, you mean. There is not a single speck DNA of Rat in this man's blood. In this man's fucking whole aura, being. All right? The furthest thing from. All right? God King. Oh, God King, baby. So, hello, Sensei. Since Shanks is only one arm, how does he roll up his sleeves? That's actually a good question. If Oda was smart, he'd just say hockey. Yo! If Oda was smart, he would just say hockey. That's it. If he was smart, that's what he should say. Hockey. Fuck it. Like, just, what do you mean? He has a hockey arm and he can just roll. That would have been crazy. What? That's a loaded question. What you mean? Why is it loaded? Secrets. Oh. What? That's a loaded question. You have a point, however. Worry not. There's one of those types of, that's one of those types of shirts. As you know, there are many types out there. You have shirts with short sleeves, long sleeves, rolled up sleeves, and that's one. He wears rolled up sleeve shirts. Have you ever seen Shanks without rolled? Hockey, nigga, stop lying. He's lying. He's fucking lying. What is he talking about? What is this fashionista bullshit? I have never seen a fucking shirt. Nah, he's just Yo. Okay, it's obviously a style that Oda just likes a lot for the character, but he doesn't even understand how he got to in the first place. So he's like, fuck it, honestly. I have never seen a shirt that came rolled up. To be fair, my fashion is quite limited. But hold up, though. That's... Nah, Chief, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, either Beckman does it for him, or the man has hockey, and his hockey moves his shirt for him. His hockey rolls it up for him, which is a beautiful thing. Cool question. What if Shanks can really, through hockey, make a new limb? Kind of like Dark Vader did with the Force once he had the power up. Then cook. If it's not Shanks, then it's nobody. If it's not him, then there ain't nobody. Because Shanks is... Okay. Shanks is the #1 hockey practitioner in the story right now. Okay? He has hockey compared with a Joy Boy. Glaze. At least conquers hockey compared with a Joy Boy. Extra glaze. Now, Zoro. We don't know if Zoro's illusions are hockey or not. Meaning Ashra, right? Ashra isn't real. But is it possible to where if you had strong enough hockey, you could make real illusions, like physical, tangible illusions, glorious purpose Loki style? With strong enough hockey, you could make, right, like a Susano arm of some kind that has OD power for whatever reason. All right. So that is something that I thought before, where like, okay, maybe in the future Zoro could make his illusions real, where you could actually make a physical Ashura, because his affinity for hockey would allow that for that. Now, to be fair, with Shanks, he doesn't have that affinity for hockey, but his hockey could be just so studly in of itself that he could do the same thing. Please stop. I'm just saying. Not a hockey Susano, but just the arm, okay? Full metal alchemist, okay? Full metal Shanks. Full hockey Shanks. Make an arm that's a hockey arm. It has some OD shit going on. Has some Moses shit. He goes part the seas, move real quick, and the seas just part, like boom. Why? Because the hockey arm said so, bitch. That's why. All right. Oh. Who knows? Who knows? But if there was a way, that'd be the way. And if there was the person, it'd be Shanks. Because in the future, Luffy get probably higher hockey than Shanks. But right now, Shanks is your dude. Right now, Shanks is he is your dude. If there's nobody else that can do it, then shit. Yeah? Okay. Show some support to Ardor Librahara. Okay, now, next. I'm saying probably in sense of like, there's somebody else. Okay. This. I see the planet. What's going on here? Tequila Wolf. Ooh. Oda confirms the name of the planet. How the fuck does that involve? Wait, what? Is it not all blue? Bro, is it not all blue? What the fuck is this place? Oh, Drum Island, I guess? Maybe that's Drum Island right there. Probably. Also, is this Elbath? Maybe this is Elbath? I don't know. Where is Elbath? No, that could be Wano Country. Wano Country, Winter Island, Agate Island, Elbath over here somewhere? Because that means that we're close to the end of the New World. Okay, hold on. He revealed the name of the planet? It has a name? Was it say Nohara? Oda! No. See, this... Fuck. These are details I think that should definitely stay for the manga. Why are you revealing the names of the planet here? Why are you revealing the names of the planet here and not in the actual story? We're in a library with Robin right now. Why the fuck can't she read a book that says the planet's name on it, all blue? Right? Like, why can't she just do that? No, we're going to stop. All right. Fuck off. Everyone fuck off. All right? Fuck off. Fuck. Oda confirms the name of the planet and talks about the wolf bridges. Tequila Wolf, Henny Wolf. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a real bridge. Vodka Wolf, I think. Odachi, hello. In chapter 967 was the bridge that the Roger Pirates and Odin saw, Tequila Wolf. Or was it Bourbon Wolf? What is the name of the... What? This... And then this cocksucker decides to completely deviate from all the bridge bullshit. By the way, what's the name of the planet that Luffy and the others are venturing on right now? Completely deviates. And then Oda responds to all this. Like, no, nigga. Chill. I'm not chill. This should have been in the canon story, my dudes and girls. Okay, here we are. Huh? What? That's a load of, dude. Loaded is putting it mildly, bro. Loaded is putting it mildly, bro. This shit is so heavily loaded. You would be in a TLC fucking miniseries, my guy. Are you crazy? Damn, son. My 800-pound life. That's how loaded it is right there. First of all, this planet is called Blue Star? Blue is in there. Wait, Star? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a Japanese thing where sometimes, and I know because this power scaling. My goodness. Power scaling, dude. Ugh. So, as far as I understand, in Japanese, universe, star, and world can sometimes be interchangeable, right? So, yeah, like sometimes celestial bodies can be, interchanged, right? In terms of like, do you mean world or do you mean star? Do you mean actual planet or do you mean actual star? Because when they say blue star, they mean blue planet or blue world. Which, okay, it's not necessarily killing the all blue theory right there. Because the idea is that the planet itself, if you were to remove the red line, it would be, and of course, let's say the land masses return, there would be a place called the all blue, or the world would be called all blue. But that being said, though, maybe it's actually star size. Maybe someone could take that as, okay, it's blue. It's actually star in size. Maybe there are theories out there that this planet is way too damn big. But that being said, Whitebeard upscalers, bro. Which only makes it possible for Goldie Roger to be upscaled because Goldie Roger over Whitebeard, obviously. Which only upscales Shanks because Shanks is just as strong or stronger than Goldie Roger. But the idea is simple, though, right? In various ways, the words, I know star and world, I think universe too at times, those can be interchanged. Oh, and Mihawk! Oh my god, Mihawk! Yeah! Oh, okay. So, fucking Mihawk. Just wait until Zoro beats you, okay? Just do nothing until Zoro beats you. Leech Hawk, right? Remember. You would think that Wano Country niggas would glaze the ever-living piss out of Mihawk. They've been like, yo, by the way, man, there was this one dude with a huge-ass sword. He came to challenge all the samurai of Wano Country. He even beat Denjiro 1v1, but he respected Denjiro. He respected Kyoshiro. He had a twirly mustache, almost dead eyes like a vampire. He was you would think, right? Vista, not impressed. Hey, yo, Vista, go fight Joy Boy, Roger. Bro, the Vista memes to this day are fucking amazing. Okay. Oh, good lord. Okay. So, Oda, one more time. Huh? What? That's a loaded question. First of all, this planet is called Blue Star. Then as for the bridge that Odin saw, it's actually not Tequila Wolf. Do you get what I'm getting at? I won't say if it's Bourbon Wolf, but it's definitely not Tequila Wolf. That's my answer. There's 4 of these bridges, right? Yeah, I believe so. I believe there's 4. vodka, rum, and bourbon whiskey. Yeah. Now, there could be another one that we don't know. But this is interesting right here. So, it kind of insinuates that he was not at Tequila, but he was at another one of these bridges. Tequila was not the place that Roger. Nah, that is not Tequila Wolf in the anime. That's another bridge. That's one of the other ones. He's saying it's not bourbon. I won't say if it's Bourbon Wolf, but it's definitely not Tequila Wolf. So it could be Bourbon Wolf, but Oro's being very ambiguous there, obviously. So we're in the east, west, north, and south. So it could be Vodka Wolf, Rum Wolf, or Bourbon Wolf. Did Roger's voyage? No, because hold on. Let me. I wonder where was Portugas de Rouge born? Let me. What the fuck is his mom's? Portugas de. Where was she born? Portugas de Rouge was the mother of Portugas de Ace and the lover of Goldie Roger. Yeah. Rouge is Thunder Woman. Rouge was the slender woman, along with long wavy pink hair, but pink blonde hair. She wore a pink hibiscus flower on her hair at the left side head. The freckles on her face were passed down to her son. She also wore a long, short sleeve white blue dress. Personality. I don't think we know. Sal Blue? Okay, Sal Blue. So if it's the Sal Blue, then I know. Chat, give me a second. Chapter 472, you fake Anna fanboy, stop it. There is no big Anna fanboy than me. And I already know what you're going to talk about. Because everyone's going to talk about the fucking mural. Here we go. It's always the mural. 472, the mural. Yeah, of course. I already know. I'm too good at this shit. Andrew's Great Space Mission, the Moon City, Blicka, they fled to the Blue Planet in search of the resources. Yeah, listen, Blue Planet, Blue Star, that's not going to cut it. I'm sorry, all right? It's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it, all right? Oda is bullshitting you. He is bullshitting you. It's called Blue Star. No, it's not fucking called Blue Star. It's not called Blue Star. That's what the aliens call that shit. Okay, what is the actual planet's name? All Blue. I promise you. Stop falling for it. Stop falling for Oda's lies. He's a lawyer. He's scheming. And he's plotting. He's telling you one thing to make you believe this is the case. It's not really the case. It's bullshit. The word blue, I'm almost positive is in the name of the planet. Fair enough, fine. But, it's called Blue Star. Get the fuck out of here. What? Huh? Like, what's this? Power Rangers a Black Star? Stop. No. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. No. Not a question. I was referring to Awakenings. Got you. Oh, Awakenings. Oh. Reggie, that was a weird way to bring up Awakenings for Deku. That was weird. Blue Star, Sanji is the star of the story. Sanji season. Okay. All right, yo. Some of you guys are fucking creative. Okay. Somehow. I mean, I guess you take Sanji's blue. If he has, oh shit, Jesus Christ. If he, nah, dude. No. Cole in denial. Look. If maybe Blue Star is one of the names. Here's what I'll admit, all right? Here's what I will concede, okay? Maybe Blue Star is one of the names for the planet. Fine. But it's not like probably the name for the planet. For example, if we're going to use the Sky Island shit, we can. We see how the Skypeans here, or the Shandians, the Moonanites. The Moonanites call the blue planet the blue planets. All right, that's what they call it. Okay, they say blue planet, and it's called Blue Star according to SBS. Fine. But in the same way, NL doesn't call the moon. He calls the moon verse. Fairy verse. The moon is called fairy verse. Not the moon, it's called verse. I'm guessing there's a same thing going on here with the planet. I don't believe that the planet is called the Blue Star or Blue Star. I don't think so. If it is, like, colloquially, meaning in mass, maybe some people call it Blue Star. Fine. Like the aliens or the Skypeans and the Shines and Brickens. Fine. Okay, fine. But I don't think that folks on the planet would call it the Blue Star. That's what I think. Okay? It's not Blue Star. I mean, that's what. Okay, either way, for these bridges to kill Wolf, I think that he could be in the wolf that's in the South Blue, which I think is Rum Wolf. I think that's the ones in the South Blue. Rum Wolf. I think so. So that's what I was trying to get about with Portugas de Rouge and this right here. Also, let me see here. Let me go Reddit real quick. Reddit. What do they call this thing? Here we go. I mean, it's worse. So the Reddit translation has as this. No, not November? What? You're focusing on that? The planet is called Blue Planet. Come on. Suck my dick. No. That's Sung Jin Woo levels of lazy for naming something. Come on, bro. Please. Really? Blue Planet? The planet's called Blue Planet. I think Oda he's deflecting. All right, listen, he has his Iron Fist block up. He's deflecting. All right, that's what he's doing. Bing, bing. He's deflecting. All right, he's doing the Genji. Come on. That's what he's doing. Because to me, it doesn't make any sense that that he would go through so many lengths to create a fantastical, amazing, phenomenal place, and it just simply has the name of Blue Planet. No. Fuck. Particularly when, actually, when you think about it, there should have been more continents that existed in the past than they do now. So why the fuck is the planet called Blue Planet when there were more continents that were available in the past? And there's a giant red line cutting through most of the planet. Cold person still, no. I'm not saying Oda's a bad source. I'm saying that, you know what? Actually, for right now, I am. Because Oda's probably lying to you. He's obfuscating. He's deflecting. Please, my girlfriend. Listen. Is she hot? Then we can discuss that. If your girlfriend looking like fucking Precious, my nigga, it's not happening, bro. All right. Our union would be cataclysmic, so it's not happening. You know what I'm saying, bro? Okay. Blue Star, Blue Star, stand for Assange Technique. But the fact that he's calling it Blue, or one has it as actual Blue Planet. That's ridiculous. Come on, bro. Blue Planet? That's crazy. I don't think I'm overthinking it. I think that Oda, because he does this a lot. Oda will literally deflect. I think the uhs and the Blue Planet. I think that's a key sign where he's like, it's called Blue Planet. That's what I see it as. Maybe Blue Planet, I guess? Something like that. Blaze, I think it was the all blue until the moon people terraformed it with the ancient weapon so they can mine resources. Okay, that's a crazy theory, but you know what? Maybe. Who knows? You know what, Blaze? I can't associate you're wrong because we saw that they were mining, or they were maybe mining for something in the first world in part of the mural. We did see that. So maybe? And that was probably the Eternal Flame, but I don't want to get to the mural right now, bro. I don't want to get into the mural right now, my boy. But that's what I think, okay? Look, I could be wrong. Fine. I will stand on that. I will stand on this. I think that Oda, he's just saying Blue Planet or Blue Star as a means of deflecting because it's going to be important detail later on in the story. That's what I think. That's what I personally think. Because again, if he just reveals the planet name, it could be like a big tell for what's coming in the future. And he won't say it now. That's what I think. But hey, again, I could be capping. I mean, no, I'm not capping. I could be wrong. But I will stand on that. The name is just, I don't think it's relevant at all. I think that this place, I think that the name of the planet is actually very, very important. The actual name of the planet. Or what it's commonly referred to as in the past. That's what I would say. But that's my guess. Stand down? No, I'm standing up. I'll be the one nigga looking at the whole. Yes, I'll be the meme pictures of the one guy standing up, or the one person hand in his pockets, the manga panel of everyone looking at him. Yeah, I'll be him. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. I will stand up proudly. Okay. It could D for all we know. Well, maybe, who knows? For now. But I think that the planet that he made, this insane world being called Blue Star, and that's it, or Blue Planet in itself. That's it, just Blue Planet. Nah, Chief, I ain't buying that. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna skip. There ain't no way he just put the goddamn meme 0 minutes, 0 points, 0 rebounds. Nah, there ain't no way he just did that. I'm gonna go up. Holy fuck. Hey, that's hella disrespectful, bro. But this is true. Hold up. I'm skipping ahead. Woo! Charlotte Snack. 0 feats, 0 attacks, 0 aura, 0 abilities, 0 wins, 28 minutes, bro. Hey, nah. Oh, no. What they should have done is they should have done the chapter numbers. Like 340 chapters or shit like that. Yeah, that's what they should have done, bro. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is going to be funny. Hello, my little Oda. I want to know How Kid Stole Big Mom's poneglyph. Many kisses. All that we got before. Yeah. So you're from. Oh, because of the name. Okay. The Catella. Okay. Sure. You're from France, right? Those mystery translations are really cute. My little Oda. Oh, the Frenchmen are big fans. Except your Busus? I think so. Basically, Kid attacked the ship of the Big Mom pirates and beat up Sea Commander Snack. Snack begged for his life. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think they. Nah, Chief. Did they say that he begged for his life in the other version? Let me see here. Bro, hold on. Now getting straight to the point, he attacked one of the Big Mom warships, defeated the officers. Commander Snack on board. He got a copy of the poneglyph in exchange for sparing Snacks. Damn, dude. Yo, they didn't add that part in this version of translation, bro. That's crazy. Hold on. So basically, Kid attacked a ship of the Big Mom pirates and beat up Sweet Commander Snack. Snack begged for his life. So Kid asked in exchange to be brought a rubbing of the load road poneglyph before taking his leave. That's all really. By leaving, the world started saying that Kid ran away from Big Mom, but in reality, he already accomplished his goal. Oh shit! Damn. When Kid gets a heavy W, that's not just a W, that's a heavy W. When he beats you up and you start begging for your life like that, when Eustace Captain Kid gets a heavy W, the man that couldn't even knock out a single fodder with Conqueror's hockey pulses, the nigga that got splurted on by Mother Nature, if Eustace Captain Kid gets a heavy W on you, you are in the wrong profession, my boy. You are in the wrong field, sir. You have to reevaluate your whole meaning in life. You know what I'm saying, bro? Woof! Holy shit. God, that's bad. Okay. Urouge, no, to be fair, Urouge is a W, but less so than Kid now does, because Kid had Snacks begging for his life. We don't know if Urouge had that. He just beat Snacks. That's it, as far as we know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, back down now. When it came to vegetable fruits, what happens when the user dies? They will reappear as fruits again, right? Nope, they just appear. Oh, these fruits suck dick. Well, good. That's one too. This one's crazy as fuck, man. Was that it? No. SBS, okay, here we go. Does Jinbei brush his teeth with the same type of toothbrush as Luffy and the others? Feels like it'd be hard to do with a toothbrush of the same size. Jinbei brushes with a handle, what the hell's a handle? Tawashi, scrubbing brush. Large scrubbing brush for cleaning sinks? But he's only meticulous about his large fangs. First his teeth, he replaces them once a week, like Pop. That's it. Like a shark, his teeth grow back. Damn, nigga, Jinbei. So his fangs have got to be maintained. That's what the? Okay, that's comes out of context. Absolutely. Holy shit, that's funny. I'm sure many of you began awaiting properly thrilling SBS answers, so we've saved the biggest for last. Are you ready to find out what type of toothbrush Jinbei uses? Boom, right there. And that's it. One Piece SBS 111 is done. Thank you for joining us. That's it. That's the SBS Fucking wow, he put Pan Man in there. That's cute as hell. Wait, hold on. All the inconsistencies for the start Elbath fans claimed were part of some grand conspiracy have been corrected in the volume release errors. Ooh. They fixed in the volume. Gear 4th, gum. Oh, yeah. Bingo. Yeah, that we did say back then. I'm like, yo, there's no other Gear 4th. That makes no damn sense. Yeah, there's no makes sense. Yeah. We said it, like, makes no damn sense. That's a Gear 3 attack. That's a Gear 3 attack for sure. Guaranteed. Okay. Perfect. So the volumes fixed that. Nice. Okay. Okay, that was a fun SBS. That was fun. That was good. Shouts to Panda Man, no doubt. Okay. So that's it. That's it. We covered our bases here for this SBS. We'll do more in the future, of course, when new volumes come out. You didn't finish the planet question or read it. I did. What you mean? What planet question? We tackled the planet, dude. Did you just miss half the goddamn question, my boy? You know what? You're right. Well, does it matter? The name of the planet, Blue Star, was already mentioned in NL's cover story, chapter 472. So it's not new. You can translate that as blue planet since it refers to a celestial body. It does not mean the planet is actually plasma star, but rather, for example, how planets are called Venus and star. Yeah. Okay, that actually is funny because I said actually a lot of that because I already knew that in advance. But I think Oda's still bullshitting. Okay. No, you're right. I didn't finish it. You're right. No Sandachi this question? No, I think there probably is some shit with Sandachi. I'm pretty sure there's a perverted question in this nigga, but they haven't translated it because they won't translate it. I was like, yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that shit alone. Bro, hold up. Yeah, you see. Hold on, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Arter omits questions. He does this every time. I told you. He omits questions. The ones that are important. Odachi. Recently, dirty jokes are kind of popular among boys. Most of them are One Piece readers. Is One Piece actually the cause of it? Yeah. Let's sue. What the fuck does that even mean? Hold on. What is this? Or Sensei, you can eat 2 types of fruits. Which one would you eat? I want to have the clear fruit and the rumble fruit. I wonder if Oda Sensei would pick them too. The clear and rumble. Wait, so he wants to be clear, so he wants to be invisible. And rumble for what? Earthquakes? Or other weird shit? He wants to vibrate naked. Oh, this guy's crazy. Oh, this guy's a fucking. Oh, you see what I'm saying? These niggas are beasts. They're fucking demons, man. Bro, they're not gooners in Japan, okay? They're called yokai. Keep it a stack. They're just called fucking demons. Straight up yokai. And I can have 2, clear, absolutely. And which one? Clear fruit, absolutely. And clear fruit, absolutely. Fucking just smut. And warp fruit, objective decision. It's so I can say people normal reason. No, this is all fucking dude. He wants the clear and the clear and the clear. He wants the same shit Sanji wants because Sanji he's the same dude. Again, Arter skips this. He skips this because again, shout to him. Fine, I love what he does. But these questions show you who Oda really is. Oda's a goddamn demon. He's a yokai. Facts. He's a flaxen. Flaxen, baby. Guy just wants to put on the table, bro. Like, relax, man. And the warp fruit. I don't know why you want clear and warp. Like, what does that do? I'm not creative enough here. What is being naked and being able to teleport? Oh, because you can be naked anywhere you want to be. If you had the warp fruit, he could be invisible anywhere he wanted to be. She sees an intruder coming into the house, he can teleport out and he's clear, literally clear. Or he can go into the woman's bathroom and just be naked and just sit there and then warp out when he wants to. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. Who else is there? What is it? I have an idea for you. Your new nickname, Orachi Orapollo. Sounds cute, right? Please use it. Okay, thanks. I'm such an old man, huh? Japanese shit. I don't understand. What is Orapollo? What does that mean? Okay. Oh, there's actually an example here too. Okay, fine. That does look better for the banana hairstyle. Yes. Okay. Gear 5 Gumu Gumu Dawn paper. What? Stop! Everything's turning to white. The paper turning blank. Okay, SBS ends here. See you next volume. What? It's black. Okay. Oh fuck. All right, that's SBS. That's the full SBS here. That's the full. Rumble's NL fruit. So this guy wants to be naked and clear. So he wants to be electricity and clear. He wants to be naked and he also wants to be fucking NL? Wait, I thought Rumble was oh, maybe right. Hold on. Electric? You know what? These guys are on a whole new level. I can't match them. They're on a whole new level of just perversion. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Okay. I don't know why he wants to be electric, but I know why Oda wants to be warping and naked. Yeah. Or warping and clear for sure. Oda would love that combo. Crazy combo. All right. So that is it for the One Piece SBS volume 111. The full SBS with everything. All right, yeah, it's time for some God of War right now on twitch.tv only. So, YouTube, love you guys. See you guys for the next stream. Tomorrow on Friday for One Piece chapter 1112. No, fuck me. For 1142. Yeah. All right, so YouTube, take care. Stay safe. Hot take, kid did absolutely nothing wrong against Big Mom. There was not even confirmation that he hurt Big Mom. I mean nothing wrong. I mean nothing at all. I guess he did do something. That's the idea. But Law is the real carry for that fight. Law is the carry, as he has always been. Law is the stud. Even Big Mom said, "Yeah, this nigga Law right here. Oof, tough." All right. So, will I get to Invisible tonight? Maybe, but like the problem is that Invisible comes out at 3 a.m. I guess I could, but actually, we have to watch also Devil May Cry 2, so we could. It's under consideration. Okay? All right. So, old Absalom. Bro, nasty. Do you know there was an old. Let me see if I can find it. Because this right here, this question right here is actually. Let me see. I'm starting to wonder now if Seated Rain is a massive pervert. It sounds crazy. But there was this meme. It's a classic meme of Sanji and Sea of the Rain. Straight up gooning. It's like unbelievable. Bro. The levels of goonery these two niggas were about to conduct. I mean, it's like, my boy. Sanji had his raid suit. My man Sidu invisible. We about to do the classic Japanese shit. We about to come to the bath real quick and do some classic Japanese shit right here. Yeah. Oh my god. Yo, this meme is crazy, bro. When did this come out? 2021. Yeah, this has been 4 years, bro. Bro, what? Yeah, this is a classic meme. This is a classic meme. City of the Rain, Sanji. Women's baths. Let's get to them. And this is exactly how Oda and this dude are operating. They're operating in the same energy, 1 for 1. 1 for 1. It's insane. Oh, Christ, man. All right. I'm going to put some God of War. We need to get seriously, we need to get some Nordic good shit going on to clip all the Japanese perversions out of our system. I love Japan. Japan's crazy. All right, YouTube. I'm see you guys later. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out. Have a nice one. Shit. Y'all didn't know? You're welcome. I got memes stored. I used to have actually a bigger folder. I used to have shit from like 2015. Bro, the memes from 2015, 2014, 2016. But that folder got deleted. That fucking hard drive got formatted wrong and it got fucked up. Man. And it happened during our every stream too. It was pissing me off to high heaven. I was so mad during that stream because my shit just got deleted massively. It was so annoying. Ugh. But from 2019 onwards, I got shit saved, man. God. All right, YouTube. Peace out. Stay safe. Love you. Before you go, like stream. Take care. Oh, on YouTube, I think this month I'm gonna probably do the memberships for you guys. Old soul loving videos for memberships on YouTube for the Requiem channel. And then moving forward, we'll just do webtoons there probably too. All right, take care. Have a nice one. Okay, that is YouTube.